Hello and welcome to That Has United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. I'm here to talk about all the latest news concerning Manchester United coming out today, as we have a major update concerning Manuel Ugarte, because from Fabrizio, The Athletic, Manchester Evening News, all credible sources out there, even reports in the French league, reports in France coming out today, is all saying the same thing, that the deal for Ugarte to United is getting close and a breakthrough has been reached and it could be completed in the coming days. But of course, it's almost the weekend for us. We have a game on Saturday, so probably that transfer is going to be till on Monday or till next week, but it could get announced tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. You can never tell. We can get an official announcement like a year ago from Fabrizio telling us that everything has been concluded, right? But the report is that that deal is close to being concluded, because this is from Fabrizio. He said that Manchester United are now close to getting Manuel Ugarte deal done. As reviewed last week, United want to proceed with a loan plus obligation to buy, and the meeting with PSG was positive and no bids for Ederson, but United wants Ugarte. Deals are being discussed. Note, deal is at final stages. This is what Fabrizio is saying. Deal is at final stages, so that deal will be done in the coming days. So let us just be a little bit more patient and let's see how that progresses. Ugarte wants to get it done. Standard Beige is going to Fulham, announced today. So Ugarte is our only priority right now, and we'll get it done. But it's going to be a loan plus obligation to buy. So you're going to go on loan for 1 season, and then next summer we must pay the fee to buy him. That is what it is going to be. And of course, we are linked with Ederson, the defensive midfielder of Atalanta, but according to Fabrizio, that is false. Now let's talk a little bit about Jadon Sancho, because according to Fabrice Hawkins, a pretty reliable source for news in the French league, he says that Jadon Sancho wants to join PSG, but there's nothing advanced with the club as of yet. Of course, we heard that Sancho came back to training and he accepted his issues with Ten Hag. But of course, that does not mean that Ten Hag now trusts him or Ten Hag will play him every game. He still has to work his way into the team, right? And right here, right now, that will be very, very difficult. And also, the report was that United are still open for offers for him, and it's like an agreement that we just let us settle all the bad vibes and everything, and then if good offers come, we can move you on. And that's what he's probably waiting for good offers to come for Sancho, and he will leave. Remember, PSG has previously held talks multiple times with his agent. They like him. He's one of their players on their list, but will they make that a move? We don't know that yet. But according to the report, Sancho wants to join PSG, but PSG are not ready to sign him, obviously. And we have sold 2 youth players. If you remember, Max Oyedele, he went on pre-season tour with us. He did pretty well on pre-season tour. He's a midfielder. Some people like him. Some thought he was going to be the next big thing alongside Toby Koila. But United have sold Max Oyedele to Legia Warsaw of the Polish league. He has completed his move today, and it's going to be a permanent move with a very big sell-on clause. Also, Will Fish, our young centre-back who got injured in preseason, Will Fish, he says that Man United defender Will Fish is in Cardiff to undergo a medical ahead of his permanent move. The deal agreed is a £2 million deal, and United have included a significant sell-on clause in that deal. So every youth player we're selling, we're including a very, very big sell-on clause for that player. So that means if they go out and they become a big star and they get sold to another club, we'll benefit from that. And also, if we want to sign them back, it will also be cheaper for us to do that. So Will Fish and Maxi Oyedele, if you remember them and when you kept up to date with the preseason tour, those 2 young players are basically gone permanently, but both have big sell-on clauses on their contracts. Also, Pelestri left yesterday. We have a 45% sell-on clause on Pelestri. He left for 6 million plus 2 million, then a 45% sell-on clause. So if he goes to, as he's in Greece now, if he does very well in Greece and wants to move to another club, we'll have a very big chunk of that transfer fee that will be paid for him. So that's very good business for us. And according to the Athletic, it says The expectation, if Ten Hag's squad are all fit and in peak fitness, is for Lisandro Martinez to start as centre back with Matthias de Ligt on the right, especially once Euro returns to full fitness and adapts to the Premier League. So like I've said before, our first choice centre back pairing is going to be Martinez and de Ligt. There was no doubt about that. That's the pairing is going to be. When like in the next 2 to 3 months, when everybody is fit, no injuries, that's what it's going to be. Martinez and de Ligt. Then, if Euro is back to full fitness, Euro is going to be third choice. Then, as it stands, Maguire is going to be the fourth choice. If Lindelof does not go fifth choice, then Evans is sixth choice. So, if we are playing a game and want to sub one of your centre backs, Euro will be the one coming off from the bench, or Euro might be the one starting some Europa League games, some top games. So, it's going to be Martinez and de Ligt majorly. Then Euro comes in off on and on. So maybe Maguire might not even have chance to play a lot of games, maybe, but let's see how that goes. But the report is that our first choice centre back pairing is going to be Martinez and de Ligt. And of course, if Shaw is fit, we have Shaw. If Dalot is fit, we have Dalot. Then we'll be expecting maybe Mazarawi on the bench and Mazarawi Euro on the bench. Then in the midfield, it's going to be maybe Ugarte and Minor, or Ugarte and Casemiro, or maybe maybe in some games we get Ugarte and Casemiro starting together. Then we have Bruno or Mount, we have Rashford, we have Garnacho, we have Ahmad, we have Anthony, then we have Zexi, we have Højlund, and also Zexi can also play as the number 10 with the role of a first 9. So anything can still happen with our formation. So let's see how that goes, because that's what's coming out today. We are expecting players to be sold. I don't know why it's so hard. Lindelof is still here, might not go, might want to run down his contract. Eriksen also is still here, might not go, might want to run down his contract. But I expect these players to leave. Come on, you have to. Of course, you can't force them to leave. They're on big wages, and some clubs will not be willing to pay them that wages, so they might just want to run it down. But we're expecting players like Hanima Mabry also will go. I'm sure we'll sell him for a very cheap fee and send him and put a very big selling clause for Mabry also. So, but first team players, older players, we are still expecting Lindelof, Eriksen, maybe Sancho. Those 3 players, we are still expecting something to happen. Lindelof also, and maybe even Maguire. 5 of those players, something might happen with them, and maybe we can get a cheap incoming in the final hours of the transfer window. But let's see what happens. Basically, that's what's coming out today. Don't forget, this is Die Hard United, your one stop for everything Manchester United. Next game against Brighton. The Hank press conference comes out today. I will give you all the quotes in the page. Don't forget to click on the Facebook page. All the quotes after that press conference is going to be dropped on there. So that's all coming out right now, and I will see you all on the next one.